there's a demolition derby coming up. Today is Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, Tuesday. We have a derby coming up Friday night, and I kind of forgot about it. But I think we have one car here that will meet the rules, but I'm going to warn you guys, it's a big POS. It's a big POS! You guys ready to see it? It's this car. That's right, it is this car that I have not been able to kill. This car has gone to, you guys ready for this? Beaten Heat Feature, Grand Valley Figure 8 Finals. And it took second in Grand Valley. I think it took 5th or 6th in Beaten. And then it went to Aaron where it won its heat. And then it won the finals, so there's 6 heats. And then I rented it out where it went to Caledon. And I think it took 5th or 6th, but it was doing massive track shots and I still haven't killed it. So that is 7 derbies on this car and is going for derby number 8. Oh, and it's got 1 figure 8 run, so that's probably 8 derbies going for 9. I'm going to stretch it out a bit. No, this car here is not pro. This car is bone stock. It's got a Mazda 3 bumper on it. It does have 3 plates, count them, 3 plates now because it is bent to rat poop. I put 2 new struts into it, 1 new axle, which was passenger side from the last time it was ran in Drayton. Other than that, all I've really done is put some new tires on the back because they were both flat. Put my doubles on the front. This tire's a little close. I might do a little bit of work back here to get this away from it. I'm probably going to tighten down the threaded rod a bit more in the back. Post to post is honestly a joke. I threw this in for Beaten last year. It says the cage must be in a C shape around you. So I threw that in last minute. It is already ripped out. But this cage material was so thin, you guys can see that it is bent. So like I'm saying, there's a little bit that I have to do to this car to get this to run one more time. The water circulation system in this, I'm not sure if it worked or if it is really not the best. Oh, no, the hood won't stay up on its own. I thought it would hit off the header. The water circulation kit is out of a Ford Fusion, and it basically just holds the water and pushes it in. It's a little bit of pain to fill with water, but once it's full, I think it's a little bit better than a loop kit because now you have an extra spot to hold extra water if it starts to boil. Not sure if this is proper or if it's the best way, but it's working. It really is working. Other than that, frame is junk, as you can see how far it is away from the transmission. Passenger frame is really not that bad, but it's starting to go out as well. But yet, the Mazda bumper that I put on this 8 runs ago is still good. Still good. So we're going to be doing little things to this today. We're going to be cleaning it out, getting a lot of the foam out of the interior, getting a lot of this stuff out of here, and cleaning it up basically to get it to go again. Just giving it a quick charge on the battery, and then it will be ready to go. Like I said, might put a little bit of attention back here on this corner. We'll see. But it's coming along. It's going to be ready to go into the ring just about any time now. So I got basically 2 days to get on this, and it's going to be a quick little build. Just a little bit of a freshener up. I'll show you guys running once I get it all tuned up. Got a ratchet strap down the gas tank. Got to make sure the fuel lines are tight. Hook up the electrical better. Change up some ratchet straps, that kind of thing. So it's going to be ready to go here in no time. So we'll see you guys back here in a bit. Well, we've got some work done to this thing, and it looks very busy. I do not know a better way to word this. The interior of this car looks extremely, extremely busy, and it's because it is. We got wires going everywhere. Seatbelts. Most of these seatbelts are going to come out because they're just in there for storage until I tie the hood closed. I took a look at this back tire. I've already fixed it once. I'm not going to waste my time fixing it again. I'm just going to go in there like this. Tighten down my threaded rod. I put a gas tank in with my ratchet strap, and I got my gas tank cover. Got the ratchet strap around the seat. The previous guy that I rented this to actually tied the seatbelt together, but it's working good now. So I took all the knots out of that. Airbag's gone, it has been gone. We got new struts in it. I haven't put water into it yet, but I don't see an issue with this system. Just gonna double check all these clamps, make sure they're tight. Oh, look at that. Look at the play in this thing. This thing is a hunk of junk, and I'm hoping that it dies very shortly. But the one thing it does have going for it, this thing runs, and it runs really good. Let's just make sure she's in park. There we go. Computer, fuel pump, alternator. And then you just touch the white wire to start it. Oh. No, bad connection. Maybe I need to look into that. This thing still runs amazing. So, I'm going to turn it off quickly so you guys can hear me. Alternator, fuel pump, computer. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drive this thing out of the shop, and I'm just going to basically store it. I have another 2 days until the Derby, so this was a quick fix, and that's the great thing about having these pre-runs around. If you leave them and then you need them, they're there. You know that they run, they know that they drive, you know they're near the end of their life expectancy with a frame like this, but they're there when you need them. This car is definitely here when I need it, and it's been here every single time. So we're going to try to send this thing one more time, see if we can just finally put this thing out of its misery. It's done way too many derbies. This is actually, now this car is the longest running derby car I've ever owned. After this derby, it takes the lead. So I would really like to kill it and then set a record for myself for how many derbies one car has done. But we're going to drive it out. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I'm going to put some white paint on the doors because I need to cover up his numbers and put my numbers. So after I do that, I'm going to drive it out and pretty much just wait for Derby to come. So thanks everybody for watching. We got this thing in here. We got it buttoned up, ready to go again. So new gas tank, new wires, plumbed it all in. Battery, gave it a quick charge. Still have to kind of loosen up that shifter a bit and then go from there. But the turd is running again, and I just can't seem to kill this thing. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you back here tomorrow on Zach's Workshop, and hopefully we'll see you at the Derby. Take care, guys.